Hi everybody, this is Andy LaPointe with Traverse Bay Farms, and I'd like to welcome you to another webinar in our Orchard of Health series. This webinar makes the 9th webinar in the Orchard of Health series that we've conducted here at Traverse Bay Farms. And if you'd like to see the previous webinars, definitely visit our website, sign up for our premium membership for the webinars. And the nice thing about all these webinars is they are all free to you. All that you need to do is just sign up, get your username and password, and you'll be able to access all of those previous webinars right from our website. And if you've attended our webinars before, you know they're packed full of great information, actionable information, but more importantly, the information that we have is some great up-to-date information, and it's specific about the underlying fruits that we're talking about for the webinar. So before we get started on this evening's webinar, I'd like to share just a couple housekeeping items with you. First is the disclaimer, and the disclaimer is this information is for informational purposes only. It is not meant to be medical advice. And if you believe you do need medical advice, please consult a medical professional. This information has not been reviewed or evaluated by the FDA or the Food and Drug Administration. This information in this webinar is not meant to cure, fix, solve any disease or medical condition. As another housekeeping issue and item, if you wouldn't mind closing the door of the room that you're in, that way that'll help eliminate any sort of outside noise. And as you can see on your screen, if you have any questions, of course, feel free to type them in to the left-hand part of your screen, and I'll be able to answer them as we go through the webinar. So let's go ahead and get started with this evening's webinar entitled The Death of Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. And that's a great title, and it's actually the result of a conversation with one of our longtime customers, John from Phoenix, Arizona. A couple weeks ago, John called in to place an order for some additional Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. And during that conversation, he mentioned that he was having, him and his wife were having dinner with some friends, and they just happened to have Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate, which they bought locally. It wasn't our brand, it was another brand. And as they served John and his wife the Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate, John tasted the concentrate. The taste didn't taste as good as ours. There was sedimentation in the bottom of the glass, and also the overall appearance of the concentrate just wasn't, up to the same qualities that he's been used to with Fruit Advantage. Telling me that story when he and I had that phone conversation a couple weeks ago. And during that conversation, he said, you know what, Andy, this is going to be the death of Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. You have all these products coming into the marketplace, and you really don't know what to look for to select the best products and to choose the best products. And, right there, I knew that was the topic. I knew that was a subject of our next webinar. So, John, I'd like to thank you for the insight, for the topic, and sharing that story with us. So, I want to give credit where credit is due. I want to thank John out of Phoenix, Arizona, for the title of this evening's webinar, The Death of Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. So let's go ahead and just jump right into tonight's topic. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to type them in on the screen, and I'll answer those as we go through. So the death of Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. Over the past several years, Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate has caught the attention of television personalities, radio hosts, health-related websites, and countless individuals looking for natural ways to enjoy healthy joints. And as the interest in this ruby red superfruit drink continues to rise, this also means more and more companies are looking to make money from selling Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate. And I'm a firm believer in increased competition, because I believe increased competition is a good thing for the consumer. It's a good thing for the marketplace. Additional competition also brings into the marketplace Me Too companies and those just looking to make money from a current health trend. And this could mean many of these companies are simply selling into the trend and will probably move on to the next big health product as soon as it becomes available. But in the meantime, they're willing to sell anything with the words cherry, tart cherry on the label. And some of these Me Too products may have a difficult time measuring up to the original superiority of pure products. So the purpose of this webinar is to educate our viewers, educate consumers, and provide additional information about tart cherry juice concentrate and the important areas to consider when purchasing this great tasting superfruit drink. And hopefully this information will provide you, the viewer, and the consumer with the information that you need to know exactly what you're purchasing. Tart cherry juice concentrate won't fall by the wayside due to the confusion in the marketplace. What do I look for to select the best tart cherry juice concentrate for you and your family? So who are we? You see, we started Traverse Bay Farms way back in 2001 with a focusing on only offering antioxidant-rich, fruit-based products under our Fruit Advantage brand. And these include tart cherry juice concentrate, wild blueberry juice concentrate, pomegranate capsules, as well as tart cherry capsules, and a number of other fruit-based supplements too. With over 14 years of experience, we have in-depth knowledge of the condition-specific health benefits of fruit and how to grab those powerful antioxidants and deliver them into a powerful daily supplement or a juice concentrate. So why is this webinar important? Over the years, we've received a number of questions about the natural health benefits of cherries. And while we do offer a free downloadable book explaining the natural health benefits of tart cherries and tart cherry juice concentrate, this webinar is going to focus on what to look for when purchasing tart cherry juice concentrate. And to learn more about the specific natural health benefits of tart cherries and tart cherry juice concentrate, feel free to download a free guide entitled The Official Tart Cherry Health Report. Visit the following website, tartcherryhealthreport.com. This is a great information-packed report that talks about the health benefits of tart cherries and tart cherry juice concentrate. And we have a question from Bill. The question is, does the Tart Cherry Health Report also talk about the tart cherry capsules? And that's a great question, Bill. Thank you very much for bringing that up. Yes, the Tart Cherry Health Report does compare, for example, the melatonin amount in the tart cherry capsules with the tart cherry juice concentrate, as well as the fresh cherries. So it does also compare the tart cherry capsules against their other tart cherry based products. And that's a great question. So if you do want to learn about the natural health benefits of tart cherries, tart cherry juice concentrate, definitely go over to tartcherryhealthreport.com, download that free health report. You'll be able to have all that information. Also have some great recipes about tart cherries that you can enjoy with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Thank you, Bill, for bringing up that question. This information in this webinar is a result of over 14 years in the cherry juice concentrate industry. And this webinar is a special guide, and please use it for informational purposes only, and is based upon our own experience, opinions, and observations. And use this information in this webinar to make educated decisions when purchasing tart cherry juice concentrate products. And of course, if you need any help, feel free to give us a call toll free at 877-746-7477. So let's go ahead and jump into tart cherry juice concentrate. According to published material by experts in the cherry industry, it takes the juice of approximately 100 cherries to make just 1 ounce of tart cherry juice concentrate. I mean, that's a lot of cherries. And based upon our experience in the cherry industry over the last 14 plus years, we believe there are 5 areas that consumers should be aware of when comparing and selecting tart cherry juice concentrate. And below are the 5 areas we believe individuals should consider. The first is the type of cherry that is used to produce the tart cherry juice concentrate. Next, the quality of the tart cherry juice concentrate. Number 3, the taste of the tart cherry juice concentrate. And is there any potential plastic leaching? 4, what is the packaging of the cherry juice concentrate during shipping? Number 5, is there a sediment-free guarantee? So let's take a first look at the first area, which is the type of cherry that is used to produce the cherry juice concentrate. There are a number of different varieties or types of cherries that exist in the marketplace today. And here is a brief overview of the different types and varieties of cherries that are available. And these include the sweet cherry, the Balaton cherry, the maraschino, as well as the tart cherry. And there's a number of other cherry varieties and types as well. Although all of these varieties are from the cherry family, much of the research published in the last 10 years or so about the naturally occurring health benefits of cherries has conducted on the tart variety, including the Montmorency tart cherry. And while I'm not going to suggest that other research has not been conducted on other varieties of cherries, including the sweet cherry, but much of the published research that you read online has been conducted using the tart cherry. And one of the best ways to know if you're getting Montmorency cherries in your cherry juice concentrate product is to look on the label itself. For example, check out the Fruit Advantage Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate label. As you can see, there are two different locations on the label that specifically indicate Montmorency cherries. Front of the label and on the ingredients section of the label. So you'll know that you're getting only Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate in every glass of tart cherry juice that you drink with Fruit Advantage brand, for example. So what's the action step? If Montmorency cherries are not printed on the label of the product, simply give the company a call that you're purchasing the product from and ask them to send you in writing that they're only using USA-grown Montmorency cherries in their cherry juice concentrate products. Also, there are some tart cherry juice concentrate products that are sold here in the United States that are actually using imported cherry juice concentrate from other countries across the globe, including countries such as Poland, Turkey, and others. What you may want to consider too is ask the company that you're purchasing tart cherry juice concentrate from to send you in writing a statement that they're only using USA-grown Montmorency tart cherries in their cherry juice concentrate products. Okay, we have another question coming in, and this is coming in from Tina out of Georgia. And Tina asks, the cherry juice concentrate that is imported from other countries, is that made from Montmorency cherries? That's a great question, Tina. Michigan, for example, we grow the majority of the Montmorency cherries here in the United States. Michigan also grows some Balaton cherries, which are relatively new to the marketplace, but the Montmorency cherries is pretty much the majority of cherries grown here in the United States. Other states that also grow tart cherries include New York, Utah, and Washington. Overseas, for example, if you're talking about European countries, Poland, Turkey, and other countries, they grow a lot of the Balaton cherries. And since most of the published research has been conducted on the Montmorency cherries, you're probably going to want to consider purchasing the Montmorency cherries just because that's what most of the research has been conducted on. And again, I'm not saying there's not research that has not been conducted on a Balaton cherry, but the research, most of it that you read, has been conducted on the Montmorency cherry. And one way to find out what type of cherry was used in the research that you read online is usually it's in the footnotes. This research has been conducted on the Montmorency variety of cherries. I hope that answers your question, and thank you very much for asking that question. That was a very good question. Okay, so let's move on. The next is the quality of the tart cherry juice concentrate. And unfortunately, not all tart cherry juice concentrate products are the same. And the first area to consider is the overall quality of the final product of the cherry juice concentrate. And one way to measure the overall quality is by the Brix count. And Brix is spelled B-R-I-X, and it's pronounced Brix. And it's one of the measurements of the overall quality of tart cherry juice concentrate. The Brix is the measurement of the amount of naturally occurring sugar in the concentrate itself. And cherry juice concentrate usually is measured at 68 Brix. So you may want to be aware of the Brix level in any tart cherry juice concentrate product that you buy and make sure that it is of the 68 Brix. And this Brix information should be printed right on the product label or published on a company website. And if the Brix level of a concentrate is lower than 68 Brix, you should inquire why this number is less than 68 Brix. So here's an action step. If the brick contents of 68 Brix is not printed on the label of the product, just contact the company that you're purchasing from and have them send to you in writing a statement that they're only using 68 Brix USA grown Montmorency cherries in their cherry juice concentrate products. All right, next, the taste of the cherry juice. Like any other consumable product that you purchase, taste is really important, and cherry juice concentrate is no exception. Cherry juice offers a number of options and is available in a number of different packagings. For example, you can get cherry juice concentrate in plastic bottles, in aluminum cans, cardboard single-shot containers, and glass bottles. And based upon the information available from our own research and observations, the aluminum containers and cardboard single-shot containers are lined with a plastic film. And while this has been our experience with a number of the Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate products, there may be some aluminum cans and cardboard single-shot containers that are not lined in plastic. Right now, we are not aware of anything that is not lined in a plastic film. We also mentioned the glass containers. One of the main benefits of drinking cherry juice from a glass container compared to drinking it from a plastic container is glass bottles help to prevent plastic leaching. And plastic leaching or migration, it's a well-known fact in the food industry. And leaching occurs when a product is bottled in plastic containers and the food itself actually pulls or leaches plastic molecule from the bottle directly into the food. And the nice thing about glass is you don't have to worry about plastic leaching. In addition, food research knowledge seems to point to the fact that plastic leaching does occur. And while additional research is required to determine exactly how much plastic leaching does occur from a plastic bottle back into the product itself, I mean, common sense tells us that the less plastic that touches the food, the better. But fortunately, leaching is not a concern for cherry juice concentrate that's packed in glass bottles. So the action step here, if you're concerned about plastic leaching or drinking any plastic molecules that may be leached from a plastic bottle directly into the cherry juice concentrate, take a look for Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate that's packed in glass bottles. Because glass bottles, you don't have to worry about any sort of plastic leaching. So next, let's take a look at product stability. So product stability is vital not only for shipping purposes, but also for storage. And the majority of companies selling cherry juice concentrate are selling cold packed cherry juice concentrate that is bottled in plastic bottles. And basically cold packed simply means that the cherry juice concentrate pumped from a 52-gallon drum into each bottle. The other option to cold pack is what we call hot packed. And hot packed cherry juice concentrate is removed from the 52-gallon drum, it's flash pasteurized, and then bottled into individual bottles. And this additional food safety step of the flash pasteurization helps to eliminate any potential contaminant that may be introduced into the cherry juice concentrate itself when the original seal of that 52-gallon drum is broken. Also, one additional item to know is that Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate stored in 52-gallon drums is pasteurized prior to it being put into the 52-gallon storage drum. So basically, Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate is pasteurized if it's stored in 52-gallon drums and it crosses state lines. But being cold packed, this usually means that the product should probably be refrigerated during shipping and storage. In fact, many cold-packed cherry juice concentrate products have printed directly on the label a statement like some of the following: must be refrigerated upon arrival. Please store in your refrigerator or freezer. You can either purchase cherry juice concentrate from your local grocery store or online. And you may find the same brand locally in your local grocery store, or you can purchase it directly from the company online. But what's interesting about cherry juice concentrate that's packed in plastic bottles is if you find it available in your local grocery store, it is usually found in the refrigerated section of the grocery store. Yet, if you order the same product online, the manufacturer will ship the same cherry juice concentrate found in the refrigerator section of your local grocery store across the country in an unrefrigerated cardboard box with statements saying this product must be refrigerated when received. And truthfully, this simply doesn't make sense. It would be similar to shipping a bottle of orange juice from New Jersey to Texas in a cardboard box and asking you, the customer, to place it in the refrigerator when it arrives. And unlike cold-packed cherry juice concentrate, hot-packed cherry juice concentrate packed in glass bottles can be stored unrefrigerated. However, just like other food products, it does need to be refrigerated once it's opened. So what's the action step? If you're ordering Tart cherry juice concentrate in a plastic bottle, ask the company, why are they shipping the bottle to you in an unrefrigerated container when Tart cherry juice concentrate in plastic bottles is found in the local grocery store in the refrigerator section of the local grocery store? And just ask them that question, because we pack ours in the glass bottles and you don't have to worry about any sort of things like that because it is shelf stable until you open it. Next, let's take a look at the sediment-free guarantee. Sedimentation is a concern for many cherry juice concentrate drinkers. Sedimentation occurs when the concentrate itself breaks apart and thick residue settles on the bottom of the bottle or the bottom of the glass, as John shared with me during our conversation a couple weeks ago. And sedimentation may be the result of several factors, but not limited to poor quality Tart cherry juice concentrate. Maybe the company is using older or aged Tart cherry juice concentrate from 3 and 4 and 5 years ago. A poor bottling process could result in the causation of sedimentation in a bottle. Or poor shipping and storage of the finished product before you receive it, or if it's shipped to you in an unrefrigerated container, if it's supposed to be refrigerated. Those are just some issues that may cause sedimentation. So what's the action step here? If you're buying Tart cherry juice concentrate, either in glass or plastic, it doesn't matter. Ask if the Tart cherry juice concentrate offers a sediment-free guarantee. And if it doesn't offer a sediment-free guarantee, ask them why not. So I hope you enjoyed this webinar entitled The Death of Cherry Juice Concentrate. I love that title. Again, thanks, John. I want to give him thanks where credit is due. And most importantly, thank you very much for watching another webinar and attending another webinar from Traverse Bay Farms in our Orchard of Health series. And to view the previous webinars, we do have a couple webinars on our YouTube channel. And I'm going to place the YouTube channel up on the screen so you can go and visit our YouTube channel. And we do have a couple of those webinars on there to show you the quality of the content of the Orchard of Health webinar series. In addition, feel free to visit our website at www.traversebayfarms.com. Sign up to have access to all of our other previous webinars. And most importantly, you'll also receive notifications of any future webinars that we conduct in the Orchard of Health series, because we do conduct anywhere from 2 to 3 webinars per month, and we'll have those up in the membership section of Traverse Bay Farms. Thanks again for attending the Death of Tart Cherry Juice Concentrate webinar. This is Andy with Traverse Bay Farms. And of course, check out our website at www.traversebayfarms.com. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call toll free at 877-746-7477. Thanks again and have a great night.